Hello everyone, this is Blinder Gapi. So this video is a small heads up on the tag Verts operator which can be found in random flow and also in creative flow. But most of the problem lies with using it with random flow. So tag Verts, the description reads, assign vertices to a vertex group for use in quad slice and panel screws. So if we use the in edit mode, if we use the tag verts on a selected vert on selected verts, you can see that a vertex group is created named tagged verts. And if we use select, you can see that the two vertices we assigned earlier using the tag verts operator are now selected, meaning that they are the contents of the tag verts vertex group. So how is this used for quad slice? So quad slice creates an edge cut in the XY axis using the selected face as the Cartesian plane. So basically, each vert here will shoot edge cut on this direction. Using the selected face as the Cartesian plane, meaning that there's no z-axis, there's only, meaning it's in the top view, and there's only the y and the z-axis. So when we, for example, rate this additional vertices and use quad slice, it creates, actually, don't use tag verts. So without using the toggle, use tagged verts, you can see that all the vertices are being used to create those edge cuts. But if we toggle this on, it will only use these two vertices here. That's why you can see this cut here and this cut here. Okay. So how is it used for final screws? So final screws creates a pile of screws on selected vertices on the selected faces based on their angle threshold. Basically, if we have this um, quantified and we make this as the selection for panel screws, you can see that um, the vertices are on the panel screws are only appearing on the vertices on the border of the selection that meets the angle threshold. And there are toggles here that can make it appear on the other vertices, for example, limited dissolve, but we can still try and limit their creation using the angle threshold here. So using the tag verts operator, we can limit this only on a particular vert or set of vertices. So for example, I want the panel screws to only appear on this vert. So tag this vert and then select this faces and use panel screws, basic, tag verts only. Oh, it's also selected that. Tag verts and link flat faces. Panel screws, basic. There we go. So the panel screws are now only appearing on this vert here. And if we were to remove the margin, you can see exactly where the vertices are. Basically, the margin offsets it towards the face, creating this effect. Okay. So panel screws, tag verts only. And basically tag verts is the way to limit the effects of panel screws and quad slice on um, on certain vertices. But the problem lies with the tag verts operator being used, and then immediately after that, the panel screws operator is used. So let me just limit to solve this. So for example, if I were to limit I use this verts and then tag verts, so the panel screws will only appear there. And then select this face and then immediately use panel screws. And okay, let's remove the bug did not appear there, but let's remove this first. Okay, in edit mode, tag verts, and then select the face and then immediately use panel screws basic and then toggle this on. You can see that the vertex group disappeared and the effect that you want did not happen. So I have tried to fix this, but apparently creating a temporary mesh data in edit mode using beam mesh in Blender uh, dissolves or removes the vertex group that you have recently created in edit mode on that particular time. So creating a vertex group, then immediately creating a temporary mesh data using script will remove that vertex group after being created. So that's the error there. So there's no workaround because I think the error is in the Baymesh side of Blender, and um, I can't do anything on my side. So this is just a heads up on how to avoid the error or the bug. So to avoid the error, so for example, you tag the vert and then you select the face, and instead of immediately using the panel screws in edit mode, go to object mode and then use the panel screws operator there after creating the vertex group using the tag verts operator. Now you can see that the tag vertex group is maintained. And let me just show you another. Let's remove this. So random cables also creates a temporary mesh data in edit mode. And if we tag these verts and then immediately use random cables, um, might have to refresh the mesh data. So tag verts, then immediately use random cables. Toggle. You can see that the error has been recreated. So just do the action that I've shown you before to avoid the bug. So tag verts, you can select the face that you want for the operation, then go to object mode and then use final screws there. Or remove this, tag the verts, and then go to object mode, then go to edit mode, and then use the operation. It will no longer remove the vertex group after that. So basically, the whole mesh data is being refreshed by going to object mode and then going back to edit mode. This action I have tried to incorporate in the script, meaning that when using the tag verts in panel screws, it will do in edit mode, it will do a switch to object mode, then switch back to edit mode. And because it is using the script, you can't really, it's like faster than the blink of an eye, like no time at all. So you don't notice it. Still, the bug still persists, even though I've switched it in the. So I think the problem lies with the uh, even if you have the switching in the script, it's still in the same scripts as creating the temporary mesh data. So the vertex group still disappears. But yeah, so that's the if you're ever using the tag verts and immediately using panel screws and this disappears, or the effect that you want does not happen, so that's the error currently right now. And yeah, just a little heads up. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you have any questions, use the comment section below or the description in the video, or the links in the description. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.